Good evening, basketball fans. Great to have you joining us tonight as we bring the regionals of the Morris Eagles and the Kellyville Ponies. Great job by Dusty Evans to sing the national anthem there. And here are the starting lineups for the Morris Eagles. Starting lineups for the Lady Ponies.
Both teams, Jacob, come in tonight with this exact same record, 18-5. Kellyville ranked number 10 and Morris ranked number 13. So, like the boys, close matchup. We didn't really see that in the game this afternoon. The Morris boys just handled the Ponies, winning by 19, but I suspect this game is going to be a little different outcome. And here we go with the tip. And it's going to go to Morris to start. Last matchup, Kellyville Lady Ponies took that matchup by 12, 67-55. And we got an early foul. Oh, it wasn't a foul. What did he call?
I'm not sure, actually.
I thought he called a foul. He didn't give you a hand motion. Must have been a walk. So turnover there.
Even then, you have to have some hand motion.
And Bear Paul with a three, and it's off the mark, and that's going to be rebounded by Barnett for Morris. There's a block shot by Childers. And that ball's going to bounce out of bounds, and it's going to be out on Kellyville, so Morris keeps possession here. And that was close. Riley just about stole that pass in. And there's an outside shot, and Riley with the rebound. And Riley with the fast break, and her shot is tipped out of bounds, so Kellyville ball.
I'm getting messages on Instagram saying that referee called 5 seconds.
Okay.
So shout out to Coach Stevens, who's watching the game and saw us.
Nice move inside by Childers. Yeah, thank you, Coach Stevens. I completely missed it. I was actually looking down at some statistics, so just looked up right as he blew the whistle and didn't see what he called. So appreciate our viewers for helping out. And Childers going to draw her first foul. And that's going to send Wallace to the line, shooting 2, and she makes her first one.
And she makes her second one, too.
So tie ball game here, 2-2. There's Wiggs on the outside for 3. And it's off the mark, but Childers with the rebound. And up, fair call for 2. And they're going to get Childers inside underneath. It's going to be her second. So 2 early fouls on Childers. She's going to have to be cautious the rest of this half here. I believe that's Tiger at the line, and she makes her first. And gets her second. So tie ball game, 5:44 here in the first. There's a pass inside from Bear Paw, and it's going to be stolen by Barnett. She was trying to get it into Childers in the lane. And there's number 33, her shot on the outside, and Wiggs with the rebound. And Upshaw with 2 in the paint. Oh, goodness.
And that's Shaler's third.
Barnett, 2, and she gets the foul call, and that's Childers' third foul. And she's going to take a break. Jones is going to come in for her. Childers has done really well on her fouls the last half of this season. She had foul trouble at the beginning half of the season, and she got that in check. But here in trouble early here. And Barnett made her free throw for a 3-point play.
Nice drive by Riley in there. Blocked by Wallace. Still Kellyville ball.
Morris with a 1-point lead with 4:49 here in the first. Scores 7-6. And there's going to be a foul committed by Emily Wallace. It's going to be her first. And there's a jumper by Upshaw as Jones starts to get in trouble. Upshaw comes around and gives her an opening. So she passed to Upshaw. Upshaw with a nice jumper for 2. So Kellyville jumps back in the lead, 8-7. 4 minutes left to go. There's a steal by Riley. And Riley goes in for the layup and 2, or correction, and 1.
They're going to get Tiger on the foul.
That's going to be her first.
And she missed that free throw.
And there's a 3. That's rebounded by Upshaw. Upshaw in transition gets it to Bear Paw. Bear Paw wide open the outside for 3. And Wiggs fighting for it and gets the rebound and gets it back out. And there's a jumper by Wiggs, and that's good for 2. And there's a nice jumper by Barnett on the other side for 2 underneath. So 12-9 ball game, 2:59 left here in the first quarter. Kellyville with the lead. Bear Paul for 3 in the corner, and that's off the back of the rim. And Barnett with the rebound. So here comes Morris. And as Upshaw fights for that rebound, ball's gonna get out of bounds, and so Morris ball here. 2:20 in the first quarter, 12-9, Kellyville with the lead. Nice block by Upshaw, but it is going to go off her hand out of bounds, so Morris again maintains position. There's a jumper there by Kilmick, and it's off the mark and goes out of bounds, and again Morris comes up with the possession. Another shot put up by Wallace, and she's going to be fouled by Jones, so she's going to go to the line for 2, and she's 2 for 2 so far. And she does make her first attempt. That was Jones' first foul. And Wallace gets both of them. So back to a 1-point game. Kellyville with the lead, 12-11. 2 minutes left here in the first. Bear Paul with a jumper right at the key and off the front of the rim, and Morris comes up with the rebound. And Wallace with the drive. She gets it and is fouled by Upshaw. That's Upshaw's first foul. So she'll go to the line again. And Wallace is perfect from the line, so we definitely need to lay off of her. Don't be sending her to the line for the rest of the game. She's 5 for 5 from the line. And there's a jumper by Upshaw, rebounded by Riley. And they're going to get a foul.
Called a jump.
Oh, called a jump ball. Okay, jump ball. Kellyville possession. And there's Bear Paul for an easy 2. Tie ball game here, and there's a nice steal by Sierra Jones. One minute left, tie ball game, 14-14, first quarter. Upshaw Should have known that the ref was counting down. She could have just simply passed it over to Riley and stopped that clock. But for some reason she didn't. And they get a 5-second call on us. Coach Upshaw is discussing with the ref. Thought maybe, there's a steal by Upshaw. And goes in for 2 through traffic. She had 3 girls there in the lane with her, and she gets through all of them, gets it up for 2. So 16-14, 20 seconds left, and there's a jumper on the elbow, rebound by Riley. Riley to Jones, and Jones is going to get called for the walk as she bobbles the pass, but I know that she got two steps in, or a third step anyway, during that bobble, but I guess she did. There's a deep 3. Jones with the rebound, and there's the shot, and it's off the mark. So that ends the quarter, 16-14. Kellyville with the 2-point lead. Kellyville has 5 team fouls. Morris with just 2 going in here in the second quarter. So Upshaw had 6, Wiggs with 2, Childers with 2, Riley with 2, and Bear Paw with 4. That's your scores for that first quarter for Kellyville. A total of 16 scored in that first quarter for Kellyville. Barnett for Morris, Barnett with 5, Tiger with 2, and Wallace with 7. Bringing them to 14 on the quarter. Morris has 8 of their 14 points from the free throw line, so we definitely don't want to send them to the free throw line at the end of the night. They're 100%. There's a nice defensive play, and didn't see who was responsible for breaking it up, but Jones comes up with it. And there's a nice jumper by Upshaw for 2. And there's a walk committed by Moore for Morris, so Kellyville ball. Need to capitalize here, Jacob, and make sure that anytime we get a turnover, we go down and put points on the board from a turnover, then that just can increase our chances. There's a deep 3 by Upshaw, and it misses the mark, goes out of bounds. So 7:15 left here in the half. And Morris trying to work the ball in. And they're going to get Upshaw for her second foul. And that's going to send Wallace to the line for a 2. And she remains 100%, 6 for 6, as she makes her first. We're sending the wrong girl to the line. She's 7 of 7, Jacob. You need to definitely keep her off that free throw line.
Well, we need to keep Morris off the free throw line.
Yeah, the whole team is 100%. So there's a 3 by Bear Paw. So there's a nice answer right there. I'm sure they're going to get Bear Paw or Kaiser there. And they're going to Kaiser for her first foul. And that does put, that's a shooting foul, but it does put Morris in bonus for the future. That's Tiger there. She makes her first. second. My goodness.
They're a free throw shooting team.
Morris is just tearing it up on the free throw line. We hope that if this is a close game in the end, we definitely want to keep them off the free throw line. And there's a three by Bear Paul off the front of the rim. And Barnett comes up with a rebound for Morris. So 21-18 here, about 6:03 left in the second period. There's inside by Barnett, and she gets it. Bear Paul got a hand on it, but Barnett went up strong, was able to work through that hand.
So it's back to a 1-point game.
.535 left.
Tiger is not letting up off Jade.
There's a nice inside move by Bear Paul. I think that's there all day long. We need to take advantage of that. Bear Paul underneath. She double dribbled. And here comes Riley in for Kaiser. And I failed to mention Archer is in the game. For Wiggs, I believe. And Riley passes it straight to Morris player, so they're going to get the call. I thought it was a walk, but they're going to get the foul on Riley, and that's going to send Tiger to the line for 1-and-1. And she gets it. Wow. 14 for 14 from the line, Morris is. 14 of their 22 points come from the free throw line here in the first half of this game. And there's a three by Bear Paul, and it's off the mark, but that's going to be rebounded by Archer.
Great rebound by Archer there.
And Bear Paul, again, with a shot in the paint, and she can't get it to fall. So a couple of non-productive offensive possessions for Kellyville is keeping Morris kind of in this. And there's a nice steal by Upshaw. And she goes in for the easy layup. And that rebound's going to be knocked out of bounds by Barnett for Morris, so Kellyville ball. .335 left here in the second quarter. 25-22, Kellyville with the lead. Kellyville has the ball inside, and there's an inside look to Archer, and Archer's good with the short jumper. And Riley there with the rebound. Riley puts it up. Jones rebounds it. And Archer ties the ball up, but they're going to call a foul on her instead. And that's going to send Barnett to the line for 1-1. And Barnett misses. That's their first miss, Jacob. They're 14 of 15 from the line. First miss of the game for Morris from the free throw line. So
some of these Kellyville fans better watch out what they say to these referees.
yeah, the Kellyville's getting upset about the foul count. And there's a nice three by Jones. That's a great answer right there by Jones for three. 2:30 left here. And there's a three and rebounded by Upshaw. Upshaw down to Riley on the quick transition. Riley for two. And I believe was that Powell?
Yes.
Yeah. For two underneath for Morris. So 32-24, 150 left. You get the ball down to Bear Paul. Bear Paul turns and shoots a three like it was nothing. They get her down underneath. She kind of loses the handle and it goes out to the outside line. And Bear Paul just turns and shoots the three. And they're going to get another foul on Archer as Kilmick goes to the line on that foul call.
And Coach Upshaw's getting riled up over there.
And she makes her first. So that brings us a 10-point ball game. Kellyville 35, Morris 25 with 1:35 left here in the second quarter. And that ball's in and out, and Barnett with the rebound and puts it back. And Bear Paul trying to get it over to Wiggs, who was open underneath, and she's going to get the foul call on Barnett. Oh, they gave that to Wallace?
I think so.
Well, I already had Wallace for a foul, and they're just showing that her first, so I'm not sure. I'll have to catch back up here in a minute. And a jumper by Riley's in and out. Morris comes up with her. There's a nice deflection there's a nice steal by Wiggs underneath. Nice defense. Bear Paul with the step back three. And I believe Wiggs going to get fouled again by 15. I know they didn't call the foul. They just call it knocked out of bounds on 15. So Kellyville ball with no foul called. And there's a three by Upshaw that's in and out. And Wiggs comes up with the rebound. And Bear Paul with a shot that's off the mark. And they're going to, on that loose ball, and they're going to get Wallace for her third. As her and Riley going after the loose ball. So Kellyville ball. But still, Morris still would just, according to the board, 3 team fouls. I think they have 4. And now they call an illegal screen on Bear Paul. That's going to be her first, but that does put Kellyville or Morris in double bonus. Kellyville with 10. And there's a block by Wiggs. And that ball is put back up by Barnett, but it falls short. So halftime score here, 35-27. Kellyville with the lead so far. A lot of fouls called in that first half. So we'll see if the game cleans up a little bit in the second half for both teams. We'll be right back here in about 9 minutes or so.
We're back after that very interesting halftime performance by Prairie the Pony. Getting ready to start the third quarter.
Fight her for it.
She can have it.
Mr. Pierce does a great job on that
He really
hospitality
does.
room. He spoils us.
He takes care of us really well.
Well, here we go, folks. Start of the third. Kellyville with the ball.
And Wiggs already over for three, just off the mark.
It was nice for Riley to get out there, and Tiger was going to shoot a three. Riley got out there quick and changed her mind. Oh, wow. I thought that went off the foot of Barnett, but I guess it touched the Wiggs. So and there's a nice block. There's two blocks in a row by Bear Paul. Then she comes up with the ball. Wow, that's a great play by Bear Paul. She blocks it. They get over another player. She blocks it again. And then in transition, they're going to have a foul called on Tiger. That's her second. Bear Paul in the corner for three. It's off the mark, but Riley's right there for the rebound.
Oh, and Childers is down. Looks like somebody stepped on her foot maybe and twisted her ankle.
Childers got the rebound and then tried to put it back up. And she's holding her ankle. She's in a lot of pain.
Like I said, I think what happened was somebody maybe stepped on it while it was sideways or something. I'm glad to see that she's up.
She's put a little bit of weight on it, so that's a good sign. They're getting her, Coach Upshaw and Coach Todd getting her over to the bench. Coach Kiefer's going to take a look at her. She's in tremendous pain, it looks like. Well, the game's back underway. We'll try to give you an update on Shaler Childers here in a moment. And there's a three by Tiger, and that's in and out.
And Wiggs visibly upset about that.
They do get the foul call. As Wiggs went up for the rebound, and Wiggs was wearing her like a coat. She was pushing on the back, trying to get the rebound. And there's a steal by Barnett as they try to get the ball inside the Bear Paul. And Tiger can't handle the pass, and she drops it out of bounds. So turnover, Kellyville ball. Kellyville trying to find something. And Barnett with the rebound and put back, and then she's going to be fouled on the shot by Archer. That's Archer's third foul. Barnett to the line. Attempt to make a three-point play. And it's off the mark, but it's going to be rebounded. But rebounded by Morris, but Bear Paul knocks it loose and comes up with it. And then Bear Paul is tripped up by, I believe, Powell. (35-29), 5:35 left here in the third. Upshaw, a deep three.
And she has found her range.
There's a nice rebound by Archer. Bear Paul for three, and that's good on the outside.
And Coach Allen calls a timeout.
And he's talking to the ref about something. He's upset about something. So 41-29 with 4:59 left here in the third.
So timeout called by Morris. And Coach Allen wanted to talk some things over with the ref and talk some things over with his team. 4:59 remaining in the third, 41-29, Ponies ahead.
And they're going to get, I believe, Wiggs for a, they're going to get Wiggs for a foul. That's going to be her first. This game is really chippy, Jacob. And that's Clemick with her first. And they called that they called that a shooting foul. She misses her second. Bear Paul gets the rebound. Bear Paul from three at the top, and that's good. And Bear Paul's finding her way on the threes.
And what you guys cannot see on the camera, Miss Childers is over here dancing, have the time of her life every single time the Lady Ponies make a three or score a point. So she's having a good time. Good to see the fans having a good time on both sides. It's all just a lot of people having fun, dancing around during halftime.
And I just noticed Shaler's back in the game, so.
I figured she would be. She is a fighter, and she'll fight anybody on that team to get back in the game after an injury. She is not one to give up, and she will keep it going.
And Powell. She make her first one there?
I do not think so. No, I don't think so.
I wasn't paying attention where Powell was at the line there.
You pointed out Shaler was on the court again, and I was like, well, yeah, true.
Wiggs for three on the outside, and Wiggs good for three.
Wow.
So Kellyville turning on the threes. They jump out to a 47-31 lead here. That's 4 threes here in the third for Kellyville, and there's a nice rebound by Wiggs underneath. Bear Paul from three on the outside. That's going to be off the mark, but Wiggs rebound and puts it back up, and she's going to be fouled. So she's going to go to the line for 2. And that was on number 33, Clement, her second. And Wiggs misses her first. So she'll go to the line here. Her second attempt. And it's good. That brings it 48-31, 3:21 left here in the third period. Riley working on Tiger. And they had the ball. Moore had the ball underneath, and she's going to be blocked by Bear Paw. And Riley's going to take a break and let Jones come in for a moment. And there's a jumper at the top of the key, and Jones immediately with a rebound. Upshaw at the top. Upshaw over to Wiggs. Childers underneath. And
ball for a travel.
Childers right there at the free throw line. She gets it, takes a little bit of extra steps. They get her on the walk, so turnover there. And they're going to get Jones on the foul as Wallace was going for the shot. So Wallace would go to the line for 2. And Wallace is perfect from the line. And that right there, her first, she makes her first. That makes her 8 for 8 from the line. And she makes her second one, so she's still 100%.
Good.
Wiggs gets the ball knocked loose when she goes up. No foul called. Childers right there for the rebound. Childers puts it back up for 2. They're good to see Childers back in there and contributing. I'm kind of surprised to see her come back. She was in a lot of pain there when she got injured earlier. Bear Paw with another rebound. Wiggs. Wiggs with the jumper underneath. She's too strong with it. Childers with the rebound, but then she steps out.
And they're keeping it Morris ball.
And there's a jumper. Morris. And the ball's tied up. It's going to maintain. Morris going to maintain possession there with the possession arrow. Ball's tied up by Bear Paw. It's a nice effort in underneath for Bear Paw. And there's going to be a foul called on Barnett. That's just her first foul. So 50-33, Kellyville with a comfortable lead here. 1:30 left in the third. And there's Wiggs for 3 off the front of the rim. Rebound by Bear Paw. She puts it back up. It's off the mark. And it's going to go out of bounds. Morris ball. Bear Paw with another block. Wiggs comes up with it. Shoots it to Upshaw. Upshaw with the stop and jump. And Her shot's off the mark, and Barnett for Morris gets the rebound. So 40 seconds left here in the third, and there's a three by Wallace, and it's good. What'd they call there? What was the call?
They called a travel on Bear Paw.
Okay. The ref looking up into the stands. He must have heard something he didn't like from her. And they're going to get Wiggs on a shot, on a foul right there in the paint. And they got her down for 3. I just had her for 2, but that's going to send Moore to the line for 2. And she gets her first. And her second. And there's Childers. Fast break. She gets to Upshaw. Upshaw goes in straight down the paint for the shot. And then she's going to be fouled by Clement. And that's going to be her third. Sending Upshaw to the line, shooting 2. 18.7 seconds left here in the third. Upshaw gets her first. And her second. So about 15 seconds left. Moore's coming down, driving. Powell drives in. Misses the shot and gets her own rebound. And shots off the mark, and Klimek rebounds it, and he tries to go back up, and Wiggs comes in, flashes in, and she's going to get the foul called against her, sending Klimek to the line for 2, and she misses her first one. 5.6 seconds left, so Kellyville will have a shot on goal. And she makes her second. There goes Upshaw. Upshaw.
Oh, I thought that went in.
Yeah, it looked like it was on the mark from up here, but it was a little short. So after 3, Kellyville 52, Morris 39. Kellyville down for 17 in that quarter. And Morris for 12. And Morris still lighting up the free throw line in that quarter. 6 of their 12, so 50% of their points for the third quarter were from the free throw line. Had 11 attempts, and they made 9. So anybody familiar with the scorebook, there is a ton of circles on the Moore side for free throws. It is unbelievable, and unfortunately, most of them are colored in. So they're maintaining a very high percentage from free throw line. Morris is. Kellyville's fortunate that they've spread this game out a little bit, but that's not a factor at least yet. There's a nice jumper by Bear Paw off the mark.
Childers.
Wow, Childers drugged down, but no foul called. Bear Paw knocks that one out of bounds. Childers with a nice defensive play. She just stood there, hands up. Kind of blocked that ball. And that was another 3 by Wallace. And there's a fast break by Kellyville. And Kellyville's going to get the timeout on the Upshaw loses the ball, but then she grabs possession of it and she falls down, and Coach Upshaw gets the timeout. So Kellyville calls its first timeout. Each team with 16 fouls, so the next foul for either team is going to send their opponent to the line for 1-and-1. 7:11 left here in the ball game, and Morris has closed this to a 10-point game. (52-42). Kellyville's got to be careful here. I was just talking about how the free throws weren't. And there's Riley for 2 and 1. And that's Clemick's 4th foul. So Riley to the line to try to make it a 3-point play here. And she does. And there's a 3 shot by Tiger and rebound by Upshaw. Upshaw closed off by more defense, so she brings it back out. And Upshaw with the jumper. Rebounded by Bear Paul. She gets it out to Childers, but the pass is a little off the mark. Childers can't handle it, and Morris comes up with it. They're going to get Jones underneath, and that's going to be her 3rd. And that's going to send Moore to the line. Shooting 2. Her first one's off the front of the rim. And her second free throw was good, but the referee's calling saying she stepped over the line, so take that point back off the board. So 55-42. Bear Paul for 3 on the outside. And Bear Paul kind of starting this 4th quarter like she ended the 3rd. Nice rebound by Jones. Jones comes up a little shooken up there. She dives to the floor for that rebound. And they're going to get a call, a foul. And that's going to be on Wallace, and that's going to be her 4th as she was working against Upshaw. And we are at 1-and-1. So Upshaw at the line for 1-and-1. And her first one's good, so she'll get a second attempt here. And it's off the mark, but Childers with the rebound. So Kellyville maintaining possession there. Jones back out to Riley. Riley gets it into Upshaw. Upshaw with the jumper on the outside. And she's going to be fouled by number 3. That's
Barnett.
Barnett. That's just going to be her second, but it does send Upshaw to the line. I sent her to the line for 1-and-1, and she misses. And Childers gets in there for the rebound and puts it back up and makes her shot and is fouled, so she's going to go to the line. Morris coach is extremely upset. He's talking to the referee. I'm not sure how much longer the ref is going to
tolerate. A 30-second timeout called by Coach Allen. Full timeout. My mistake. Full timeout charged to Coach Allen and the Lady Eagles.
Did he just get him with a tee?
I think he did. Yes, he got him with a technical foul.
The coach?
I think so. We'll hear it from my dad in a second. Second timeout charged to the Lady Eagles. I think this ref has had enough of Coach Allen's talk.
And Childers misses her and one. And now Upshaw's at the line for the technical shots. And she makes her first and her second. So that stretches the lead 63-42, 5:26 left. And off the technical, Kellyville's going to get the ball. And there's a drive by Upshaw. Nice move by Upshaw for two. And underneath, Barnett for two.
And Moore now guarding Upshaw instead of Tiger. Tiger now guarding Riley.
And Jones drives the line, and the ball goes off her own foot, goes out of bounds. So she had a clear baseline move, and that was a good move on her part. She just lost the dribble a little bit. Bear Paw with the rebound, and then I believe they're going to get Jones for, as Powell was trying to go up, so she's going to go to the line for 2. Oh, they got Childers, not Jones. And that's her 4th. And Powell misses both. And Bear Paw with the rebound. Childers gets it down to Bear Paw, and
Powell knocks it out of bounds.
Riley, nice move inside for 2 and the foul.
Not only a nice play by Riley there, but also nice job by Upshaw by finding their inside to put that shot in.
Definitely. She's trying to make a 3-point play, and she does. They're going to call a jump ball as Bear Paw ties that rebound up, and possession arrow is to Morris. So 3:25 left, 68-44. Kellyville stretched the lead back out. And Morris trying to find an answer here. And Childers draws the offensive foul on Powell, and that's going to be her 2nd. So Kellyville ball, 3:15 left, 68-44. There goes Riley down the paint. Dumps it out to Archer. Archer for 2.
Good shot by Summer there.
And there's a shot on the outside by Tiger. And
nice rebound by Powell.
Upshaw had that rebound, just tipped out of her fingers, and it went back right back to Powell. And the pass is going to be off the mark, trying to get out to Bear Paw. And she dives for it, but it's going to go off the mark. And at 70-44, Morris is going to bring in a new group of 5. And here comes some substitution for Kellyville. Amy Kinsey going in for Bear Paw, and Kaiser coming in for Upshaw with 2:30 left.
A standing ovation for the Lady Ponies right now by the Kellyville crowd.
And they're going to get Archer for a push. That's going to be her fourth. And that's going to send Barnett to the line, Kaylee Barnett to the line. And she makes her first attempt. Here comes her second. And it's also good. Now you have DeGraff and Reed in there. Kaiser, Archer, Kinsey, and Childers. And Upshaw going to call a timeout with 2:02 left in the ball game. Kellyville leading 70-46.
McFadden high above DeGraff and Reed's head. So Morris has possession.
You know, Jacob, I don't think I've ever seen a game like this. I mean, Morris is down here in this game, and there's a nice steal by McFadden. And she's going to slip and walk. But they've had 34 free throw attempts, and they have made 24. I don't know that I've seen a team go to the line 34 times in a game this year. And then they're just, and here we go, they're going to go to the line again.
And that's Summers' fifth foul. And so Kaylee Peterson will come in for Archer.
And that sends Kelly Barnett to the line for two. And she makes her first one. And her second one.
So 70-48, minute 25 remaining in the game. Double bonus on both sides of the foul count. DeGraff and Reed Peterson back to DeGraff and Reed high above McFadden's head, recovers it. Kaiser down to Kinsey. Kinsey to DeGraff and Reed. Back to Kaiser. Kaiser drives in just off the mark. Nice save by McFadden.
Gets it back out to Kinsey. Less than a minute to go.
Back to Kaiser, back to McFadden. McFadden drives in. Just off the mark again. And Morris is going to take possession.
There's a loose ball. Morris going to come up with it.
And rebounded by Peterson. Peterson to DeGraff and Reed. Kaiser going to bring it down the court, and the Lady Ponies are getting a standing ovation.
And there's a three by DeGraff Reed off the mark. 10 seconds left.
I think Morris is going to take the last shot.
And there's the ball game, folks. 70-48. Kellyville Lady Ponies take care of business here, so that'll advance them to the championship game Saturday, I believe 8 o'clock.
I think so. I'm not sure. My dad will announce it here in a second.
$6:30, okay. The girls' game is 6:30 Saturday night.
And Morris will play here tomorrow at 1:30.
So again, I'm just ultimately impressed with Morris. 26 of 36 from the free throw line. That's just incredible.
That's amazing.
The game kind of got out of control there in the third quarter with Kellyville putting up 4 3-pointers, and they spread the lead in that third quarter to kind of get away from Morris. But really, if that hadn't happened, it would have stayed close, and with Morris shooting percentage from the free throw line, Kellyville would have been in trouble. So Morris got to keep their heads high, and if they continue to live by that free throw line, they're continue to compete and be a good team. But glad to see Lady Ponies moving on. Saturday night at 6:30. Make sure and join us. We'll be right here, KV Rising. But as always, if you can come out in person, the more people we have in the stands, the better it is for our players to hear those folks cheering them on. It just gives them the energy, but they do understand and they appreciate. They go on and they look at all the views on YouTube that we get, and they appreciate that support on KV Rising. So anyway, we got to sign off real quick because the other game's about to start, and we're not allowed to broadcast that, so we got to get out of here. You guys have a safe rest of the evening, and we'll see you back here on Saturday.